Hey guys, in my garden, fall gardening season will start for me in a little bit. So I'm just looking around and seeing what needs to happen out here. The cucumbers are just about done. So the bees are still pollinating the cucumbers and everything. The tomatoes are almost there. Some of them are still going. Let me let you see them. Hold on just one sec. So we have tomatoes that are still coming up here. We're going to let the bees do their thing. We have some peppers here that this one right here is no good. It's burnt right here. So there's nothing you can really do but salvage that. So I'm going to let that one go. Peppers are doing absolutely wonderful on this plant here. So they're looking good, but it's going to be time to turn over until the fall gardening season. I planted my greens a little early and they're still doing good. In fall, they're going to be absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Then we got the sweet potatoes doing absolutely wonderful in here. We also have another pepper plant that is giving off some great peppers here as well. Look how beautiful this is. So we have some great peppers up in there that are doing fairly good. Now, let me show you the cucumber plant, what I'm talking about. It's almost complete. The bees are still pollinating in here, so I'm not going to really mess with it right now because the bees are still doing its thing in there. And I've been able to get still cucumber out of there. You got some bees over here as well, so I want to be careful. The watermelon is growing like crazy over here. And then you have this plant that they're still pollinating on. And so I'm going to allow that to happen. This one is almost done, so I can uproot this one and get that out of here. This is a squash plant that's still producing. Bees are in there. I don't want to mess with them while they're doing their thing. This one will be uprooted and gone in a minute. So yeah, this one is still growing. And we have a lot of stuff still doing very, very well. So you don't want to really mess with it. And it's beautiful out here, guys. It is beautiful. And after great rain, you really are grateful. You really are grateful for the bees. You're really grateful for things being pollinated the way it is. Because I know some people have to self-pollinate, which I'm kind of blessed that we don't have to do that out here. We have everything that we need in abundance out here in Georgia so that the natural resources can do what it's supposed to do and do what it was entitled to do. So I let the bees have their perfect work, and they're doing just that as well. So that's amazing. I'll come out this afternoon and probably pick a couple of things. The pea plants, the lima beans, I believe I got everything off of my lima beans that I needed. But I still have zucchini and cucumber stuff still growing out here. This one is growing in the bucket here. You got some growing out here in the bucket. Let me show you those. This one that I planted inside, I have to be careful because I have some bees in there. Here, they're coming up. Right here, if you can see it. Then I got some coming. And then you have one growing out over here. The lima beans are almost done in this bucket, but we still have more in the ground. So everything is doing what it's supposed to do. And so I don't have too much to complain about. The only thing right now I'm complaining because it's so hot out here. But guys, what I did want to discuss with you is, some of you know that I lost my sister. And if you don't know, YouTube have been an outlet for me right now during this time. I've been on YouTube for a little bit, but then I stopped. And then for some reason, I just decided to come back and do it again, because it has helped me through this grieving journey that I'm going through. And I've learned so much from this grief. My sister and I were very close. She was my youngest sister. It's been very difficult. You know, you get your good days and your bad days. You get some sleep and then you don't get sleep. So it's been a journey for me going through this process. But YouTube, making these videos again, has truly helped me get through some of the grief. And guys, I don't wish this on anyone, but I know some of you understand that we have to go through the grief to get through the victory. And it's just a very unbelievable time in my life. It's an unbelievable time of growth. It's an unbelievable time of learning that life is so delicate and life is so short. But in all of that, life is still so amazing. And we have to live our best life. We got to go through the process of life. No one's going to be here forever. So what you do with your time is almost everything. What you do with this time on this earth is everything. And what your walk in with God, what your ministry is with Him, you want to make sure you are doing exactly what you're here to do. Don't waste any time, guys. My sister, my baby, she just turned 50 in May and died a month and a half later. And I had talked to her, going out to the street. I had talked to my baby sister 8 hours prior to her fiance finding her dead in the bed. 8 hours, guys. 8 hours. We had just hung up and we had told each other how much we loved each other. And for a while, I went through a truly hard, depressing time. I couldn't focus. I couldn't think. I had so many questions. I had so much pain, so much grief at the time. It was numbing. And I should tell people when they reached out to me, they would say, Jamil, how are you doing? And I say, you know, I am broken in a million pieces. Because to understand that you'll not hear her voice again, to understand that you will never see their face on earth again, you'll never get that phone call again. It's hard. And going through this has shown me that we can't take anything for granted. We have to live our life and live it with no regrets. Because once we're gone, we're gone. And so, guys, it's been truly something that shook me to my core. it has surely shook me to the innermost parts of who I am, because I will never get a chance to talk to her again. Sorry for, I'm sweating. It's pretty hot out here. I'm getting ready to go inside and continue to talk to you guys. I'll meet you inside, guys. So yeah, I'm back inside. Nice and hot out there. But you guys don't know how much you have allowed me to heal during this process. I am healing. I am going through the process of healing. It's not easy by no means. Anybody that lost anyone, especially a sister, you know that it's not easy. But I don't have an option. I can't, I will not be defeated. I will not stay depressed. I will not stay in mourning. And for me, healing is what needs to happen. But I'm trusting God in the process. I'm trusting God in my healing process. I'm trusting Him in this journey that I have no choice but to go through. My faith doesn't lie in me. It lies in the Creator. And I know that I'll get through it. But it's so painful. It is so paralyzing when you think about it, or if you take your mind to certain parts of what you really feel. It can be almost gripping, because she was not just my sister, she was my friend. We talked 3 days a week. We laughed, we clowned around, we did what most sisters do, and I was her big sister. And I think what gave me the push to continue to walk through this process is because I knew how proud she was of me. And she would tell me how proud she was. So I can't let her memory, her life, her death be in vain, and not finish my course, my walk, finish my own journey. So guys, I thank you for allowing me to let this be an outlet for one of my ways of healing.
Panel communication failed.
And I thank you for listening. I thank you for joining me also. I thank you for listening to me. It's hard. I will never tell you it's not. I have difficult days. I have difficult nights, and then I have great days and great nights. And guys, I have so much to be grateful for and so much to be thankful for. And I never take anything for granted. I never take my life for granted. I understand now the importance of living. I miss her so very much. Every day, I miss her. Every minute, I miss her. Sometime, when the phone rings, I still want it to be her. I still want her to say, "Hey, sissy, what you doing?" Or, "Sissy, guess what?" It's hard. But it's going to get better, and I know it. And I believe it. So, thank you guys again. Thank you for letting me bare my soul. I feel so naked. But thank you. And thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe. I hope I didn't run you off. But like and subscribe. and I talk to you on a better video. But before I let you go, you got to stay amazing, guys. Bye now.